This is the diagram of circulatory system, and in our today's topic we have to understand this diagram, and also through this diagram we have to understand the structure of heart and the function of heart.
So here we are seeing about our chapter number 11, that is transportation in animals and plants. So under this chapter we are learning about the circulatory system that we have already discussed in our previous lecture. So in that circulatory system, two types of blood vessel, we have discussed about the two types of blood vessel, that is one is vein and another is artery. Vein is denoted by blue color and artery is denoted by red color here, and the blood circulate through the heart, so that heart is very important organ for the circulatory system. And again, third type of blood vessel also we have discussed, that is capillary, that are capillaries. Veins, arteries and capillaries. Three types of blood vessels and heart together make the circulatory system. So in this lecture, how that circulatory system work through the heart, that we will discuss here. So this is diagram of the circulatory system, colored diagram. So I will send you that for your better understanding. So here I will explain here for. So at first we will discuss about the vein and artery, difference between vein and artery. So veins are that blood vessels which carry deoxygenated blood towards the heart. Deoxygenated blood towards the heart. And arteries are those blood vessels which carry oxygenated blood from heart towards the body organ. Yes, from heart towards the body organ. So how you will understand that? How you will remember that? Artery away from heart. Artery carries oxygenated blood away from heart. So क्या लाएंगे heart से? Oxygenated blood. So away from heart, oxygenated blood. Towards heart through the veins. So veins are having walls inside that veins. Why? Because the blood should not get reversed as it is deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood है वो और back side में नहीं flow होना चाहिए. That's why for one way flow towards the heart from the all body organs, walls are present everywhere inside the veins. But inside arteries, everywhere there are not walls. Only inside the heart there are walls in the artery. Again, one major difference is that walls of veins are very thin as compared to walls of artery. Walls of veins are thin as compared to walls of artery. Because the pressure and pressure of blood, the flow of blood not as rapid as the flow of blood which is flowing through the arteries. Through the arteries, when the blood pumped out of the heart, it flows very rapidly, very speedily with high pressure towards the body organ. That's why the walls of arteries are elastic and thick as compared to vein. These are very thick. So there are many arteries, but the major artery is aorta here. Major artery is aorta. It's again branched in through three artery. So that we will discuss in detail later. And veins are two veins here. Two types of veins are here which carry blood towards the heart. That are inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. Vena cava. This is inferior. Inferior. Why it is known as inferior? Because from the lower body parts below the chest organs are there. So from that lower body part it carry deoxygenated blood towards the heart. And that superior vena cava carry blood from upper organs towards the chest, towards the heart. So these are the two types of vena cava which carry blood, deoxygenated blood towards the heart. And that aorta, it is the major artery. It divided into many arteries. Here in this manner it branched into many arteries, and through that aorta the blood goes towards the arteries, and that arteries carry blood towards the body organ. So this is aorta. This is aorta, and these are vena cava. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cavas. The blood reached in this chamber only, and oxygenated blood reached from this chamber, from this ventricle. Yes, so that we will discuss here. So aorta is the main artery. Again, we will see about the structure of heart in detail here. How is the heart? So just now we have discussed here. Heart is having 4 chamber. Yes, we can see here. So how is the heart at first? It is a double layered muscular chamber. What is the heart? It is double layered muscular chamber. That muscular chamber, and it is covered by double layered membrane. It is thick and elastic, and that membrane is known as pericardium. This is the pericardium. And what is the size of heart? If we make a fist equal to our fist, the size of heart is like that. Okay. Then position of heart. What is the position? It is located between the lungs. Yes, it is at the center of our lungs actually. But the lower part slightly tilted towards the left. The lower part of the heart slightly tilted towards the left. But actual position is at in between lungs. So in chest cavity it is present between the lungs, and the lower part of heart tilted towards the left. So that is about the position. Again, what is the internal structure of heart? It is divided into 4 chambers. The upper chamber is, suppose at first it is divided into only 2 chambers. So this is atria. Because these are 2 atria, that's why I have written here 2 atria, and this is the ventricle part. Downside is the ventricle part. Now, individually, this atria is known as singular. When the atria is taken as a singular, it is atrium. It is right atrium, it is left atrium. It is the right ventricle, it is the left ventricle. If I stand like that, this is my left side, this is my right side. That's why it is a right atrium, it is a left atrium. It is the right ventricle, it is the left ventricle. Yes, it is that clear? 4 chambered. Again, at this partition there are 2 walls in this right side, 2 walls present in the left side. So first wall is tricuspid wall. It allows blood or deoxygenated blood which carried by inferior vena cava and superior vena cava in the right auricle. Then the deoxygenated blood allow through this tricuspid wall towards the right ventricle. And from that right ventricle, now deoxygenated blood want to purify. So where it go for purification? We know that inside lungs oxygen is present. So that from right ventricle the blood will go towards the lungs. The blood will go pumped out from this right ventricle towards the lungs. And very interesting thing, the upper part is receiving chamber and lower part is pumping chamber. From in that upper side only blood receive, and from that lower side, that is ventricle, from that ventricles blood get pumped out. Out of the heart. and in that upper chambers, that is atria, right atrium and left atrium, blood only receive in that chamber. In this chamber deoxygenated blood receive, in that chamber oxygenated blood receive. Again it get pumped out from this right ventricle and it get pumped out, oxygenated blood get pumped out through that left ventricle. Is that clear? So now the blood went carried out towards the, pumped out towards the lungs from the right ventricle, and then from lung it take oxygen, it absorb oxygen and again come back towards the heart, But when it will go now, from lungs oxygenated blood again will reach in this left side, because this side, at that side only oxygenated blood received. So from lungs again the oxygenated blood received. Yes. So at first the blood, deoxygenated blood reach towards the lungs, then it take oxygen, again it will reach towards the left auricle, and from that left auricle it allow inside the left ventricle, and from that left ventricle, as I told, it get pumped out towards the aorta, which is the major artery, and through that artery it circulate towards the body organ. Yes. So in this manner we get oxygenated blood. Our body organs, all body organs get oxygenated blood. So again I will repeat that process. So at first we will discuss about the name. So what is the rule of that circulatory system? Blood towards the heart, that is vein, that carry vein. Blood out of the heart, that carry artery. So when the deoxygenated blood reach to right atria, it enters in right ventricle. From that right ventricle, again through this wall, it pumped out of the heart towards the lungs. But as this deoxygenated blood, this is the deoxygenated blood, it goes for purification. Inside the lungs, out of the heart. It is going away from heart, so that as per rule, the blood vessel which carry deoxygenated blood towards the lungs, it is known as pulmonary artery. And here that is also pulmonary artery, that carrying blood, deoxygenated blood towards the lungs. And the blood which is carrying oxygenated blood towards the left atria, this is known as pulmonary vein. So this is also pulmonary vein and this is also pulmonary vein. This is pulmonary artery, this is pulmonary artery. So is this contradiction? Yes. So that though the blood is carrying, so deoxygenated blood is carrying through this artery, still it is known as pulmonary artery. ये है ना, ये आर्टरी डिऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड कैरी कर रही है, फिर भी उसको पल्मोनरी आर्टरी बोलते हैं. Why? Because blood is flowing away from the heart. As per rule, it is pulmonary artery, away from heart. And again, the oxygenated blood, vein is carrying, we have seen blood, deoxygenated blood is carrying through the vein. Vein carry always deoxygenated blood, here we have seen, but not always. Here the exception is that pulmonary vein carry oxygenated blood from the lungs towards the left atrium. So this is the exceptional vein, that is pulmonary vein, which carry oxygenated blood from lungs towards the heart. And exceptional artery, कौन सी एक्सेप्शनल आर्टरी है जो कि डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड कैरी करती है? दैट इज पल्मोनरी artery, which is the exceptional artery which carry deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs for the purification. So in this manner the blood circulate, and that one circulation when we start from lung and again the blood will reach to the lungs, that is the one cycle, and that one cycle is known as one pulse rate, and we can count that pulse rate. So this cycle takes place only 0.8 second. Yes, only 0.8 second. Within 0.8 second one cycle complete. Yes, so in this manner 72 to 80 pulse rate we can get within 1 minute. Means what is the rate? Pulse rate 72 to 80. This is the pulse rate within 1 minute, the count of pulses. So again I will repeat that blood circulation. So understand that. I know that it is very difficult to understand on this board, but still I hope you understood that. You will understand that again. So at first I will start from oxygenated blood from lungs. Now I have breathed. So now my lungs are full of oxygen. So this oxygen should reach towards the all body parts. So how it will reach? Through the blood it will reach. So the blood with oxygen flows through the pulmonary vein towards the left atrium. From the left atrium it enter into left ventricle, and from left ventricle the oxygenated blood pumped out towards the aorta. From aorta the blood will circulate, the blood will goes towards the body organ. In this manner our body organ got now oxygenated blood. Now our body will use that oxygen. Then after using, the blood again will become deoxygenated. Then the deoxygenated blood will carry through the vena cava, inferior vena cava, through the superior vena cava towards the right atrium. So from right atrium the blood will enter through the tricuspid wall into right ventricle, and from right ventricle again the deoxygenated blood wants to become purified. That's why it will go towards the lungs again through the pulmonary arteries. Yes, through the pulmonary vein. At first oxygenated blood come into heart in this chamber, then in this chamber, then in this chamber, then in this chamber. Again from lungs to left atrium, from left atrium through the bicuspid wall in left ventricle, from left ventricle to aorta, from aorta inside the arteries, and through the arteries towards the body organs. Now the deoxygenated blood after using oxygen again will carry through the vena cava, through the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava towards the right atrium. Then from right atrium through the tricuspid wall towards the right ventricle. Again through the from the right ventricle it get pumped out towards the lungs for absorbing oxygen, for taking oxygen. Yes, so again the lung the blood reach towards the lungs. Yes, at first oxygenated blood we receive, then deoxygenated blood again received inside the lungs for the oxygenation. So this is the one cycle. It takes only 0.8 second. Mean how fast is that process? Yes, and during this process continuous contraction and expansion is happening. So as that ventricle contract, the blood pumped out of the heart, and at the time of receiving, that portion is get relaxed. Same thing happen here also. It get upper side contract, the atrium contract, then the blood poured into ventricle, then at that time ventricles are relaxed. When the ventricle contract, the blood pumped out of the heart. So this is the double circulation. Deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood get circulated, so that our circulatory system, in our circulatory system, double circulation takes place. So this was about that. I will give you that diagram. I will explain from that diagram also. I will send you this for your better understanding. Okay. So students, we will discuss here about the structure of heart through the colorful diagrams. Again, we will discuss about the circulatory system through the colorful diagram. For your better understanding, here I am presenting here. So at first we will discuss about the heart. As we know that heart is a 4-chambered muscular organ. 4-chambered muscular organ. So and again it is a double layered membrane. It's having double layer membrane, and that double layered membrane is very thick and elastic in nature. So here we can see 1, 2, 3 and 4. That 4 chambers of heart we can see very easily. And again we can see the walls. So through this structure we will understand better. So heart is divided into 4 chambers. Initially upper chamber is the receiving chamber. Upper chambers are receiving chambers and the lower chambers are pumping chambers. So from that receiving chamber, again that receiving chamber is divided into 2 parts, and the pumping chamber is also divided into 2 parts. The upper part is known as atria and lower part is known as ventricles. As these are 2 atria, so that I am saying that atria. Atria is the plural of atrium. Singular atria, this is the singular atria, and this is the ventricle and this is the ventricle. So as it is the right side of heart, that's why this is the right atrium, this is the left atrium, then right ventricle and left ventricle. So like that 4-chambered heart is present. So we will see the blood circulation through the heart. So this is the simple diagram of heart and blood circulatory system. So here I have assumed all body organs. Yes, all body organs I assumed here, upper side also and lower side also. Means from, as we learn that vena cava, superior vena cava carry deoxygenated blood from the upper side of the chest, and inferior vena cava carry deoxygenated blood from the inferior part of the chest, means lower part of the chest. So all body organs I assumed here. Again, how we can understand the function of blood? At first we know what is in lungs oxygen is present. As we inhale or breathe in, it is full of oxygen. Then the blood will take that oxygen, absorb that oxygen. Then the oxygenated blood receive inside the left atrium, and but by which vein? Pulmonary vein. That is pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein carried oxygenated blood from lungs towards the left atrium in this portion, and then from that left atrium through the wall it enters into left ventricle, and as it is pumping chamber, the blood pumped out of the heart through the aorta. From aorta through the artery, again the oxygenated blood reach towards the body organs. So in this manner we get our body organs get oxygenated blood. Now our cells of body organ use that oxygen of the blood and it will become deoxygenated. Then the deoxygenated blood from the body organ will carried out by the inferior vena cava from the lower organs and by the superior vena cava from the upper side organs. Then by these two types of vena cava, the deoxygenated blood enters in the right atrium here, and from right atrium it will reach towards the right ventricle. From right ventricle, as it is pumping chamber, it pumped out towards the lung, as it is impure blood, to become pure as it is deoxygenated blood, so that to take oxygen or to absorb oxygen, it will reach in the lungs. So in this manner, lungs again will receive the blood. Then again, when it receive deoxygenated blood, that deoxygenated blood again will absorb oxygen again through the pulmonary vein. It will receive in the left auricle. Then left auricle or atrium, these are same. Left atrium, from left atrium towards the left ventricle. So from left ventricle towards the aorta, aorta to artery, artery to body organ. Again, after absorbing oxygen, deoxygenated blood flows through the vein, vena cava towards the right atrium to again right ventricle. Then it pumped out towards the lungs through pulmonary artery. So I have explained already why it is known as pulmonary artery and why it is known as pulmonary vein. Though this pulmonary vein carry oxygenated blood, still it is pulmonary vein, because we know that vein always carry deoxygenated blood, but here blood towards the heart, rule is that towards the heart, that is vein. So this vein is carrying oxygenated blood from lungs towards the heart, that's why it is pulmonary vein. And we know that artery carry oxygenated blood, but rule is that from heart towards the body organ, the blood vein flow, it is known as artery, that blood vessel known as artery. And here we can see the blood flow from the right ventricle towards the lungs through that artery. As it flow from heart towards the lungs, that's why it is known as pulmonary artery. So this is the very simple circulatory system. Again here we will see colorful diagram. Here very clearly we can see that aorta is in this manner. It is branched out in many branches. Here only I have drawn 3 branches, but these are many branches here. But main 3 branches are here. Again, from oxygen, the blood, oxygenated blood comes through the pulmonary vein and it reach into left auricle or left atrium. From left atrium through the bicuspid wall, in the left ventricle, and from left ventricle again through this wall, it pumped out in the aorta. Yes, it pumped out in the aorta, and from aorta it circulate towards the body organs through the arteries. So now blood reached towards the body organ, oxygenated blood reached towards the body organs. Now our body organ will use the oxygen, the cells of body organ will use the oxygen of that blood, and then again the deoxygenated blood will carry through the inferior vena cava and through the superior vena cava. This is the superior vena cava, this is the inferior vena cava in the right atrium. From that right atrium, through that tricuspid wall, it will reach into right ventricle, and from right ventricle the blood will pump out of the heart through the pulmonary artery. These are the pulmonary artery. This is for these lungs, this is for this lung, right lung and left lung. Pulmonary arteries are here. And again the blood will receive oxygen, absorb oxygen. Here in this manner, the lungs again having blood that is deoxygenated blood. And again it will absorb oxygen. Again it will comes through the pulmonary vein inside the left atrium. And in this manner the circulation of blood will go on. And in this manner pulse rate we can measure, we can count. One contraction and relaxation is known as pulse rate. And how many pulse rate we can count? Maximum 72 to 80 for the normal person within 1 minute. Within 1 minute 72 to 80 pulse rate we can count. And again the circulation, one circulation of the blood is happen within 0.8 second. So this was about the circulatory system. Okay.
So this is the colorful diagram of circulatory system. You can understand labels properly in this diagram. Draw this diagram and understand the labels. This is the easy diagram of the circulatory system. In simple manner, the circulatory system is explained here. Understand label and draw these also. And this is the structure of heart. This is the structure of heart, internal structure with labels. So draw these also.